Welcome back to From Zero to Funded in 30 Days. This is day 4. We've covered a lot of ground already. Day 1 was trends, day 2 was candlesticks, and day 3 was support and resistance. Today we're tackling something that trips up almost every single beginner: timeframes. Specifically, how to use multiple timeframes together so you're never trading blind. This is a longer lesson than usual, so stick with me all the way to the end, because once this clicks, you are going to see every chart completely differently for the rest of your trading career. I get messages constantly from beginners who are confused because the same exact market looks bullish on one chart and bearish on another. By the end of today, that confusion is going to completely disappear. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, a quick recap. Day 1, trends. Higher highs and higher lows mean an uptrend. Lower highs and lower lows mean a downtrend. If neither is happening clearly, that's consolidation and we don't trade it. Day 2, candlesticks. Every candle shows the open, high, low, and close. Patterns like the hammer and the engulfing candle show you potential reversals at key moments. Day 3, support and resistance. Price floors and price ceilings where the market reacts. And remember the flip, when a level breaks, it often switches roles, with old support becoming new resistance and vice versa. If any of that sounds unfamiliar, pause this video and go watch those first. Everything from here forward builds directly on top of that foundation, so it matters that it's solid. Let's get really clear on what a time frame actually is. A time frame is simply how much real-world time gets packed into a single candle on your chart. On the daily chart, one candle represents one full trading day, all of the buying and selling that happened from the opening bell to the close. On a 5-minute chart, one single candle represents just 5 minutes of price action. On a 1-minute chart, one candle is just 60 seconds. Here's the part that confuses most beginners at first. It's the exact same market, the exact same price history, the exact same instrument, but it can look completely different depending on which time frame you're viewing it through. A messy, choppy, directionless 5-minute chart can be sitting perfectly inside a clean, obvious uptrend on the daily chart at the very same moment. This is exactly why so many new traders get confused and frustrated. They're staring at one small piece of the puzzle and mistaking it for the entire picture. You have to learn to zoom out before you zoom in. Here's the real problem with only ever looking at one time frame. Number 1, you're flying blind. If you're only watching the 1-minute chart, you have absolutely no idea whether you're trading with a massive daily uptrend or fighting directly against it. Number 2, fake signals everywhere. Lower time frames are incredibly noisy by nature. What looks like a clean, exciting breakout on the 1-minute chart might just be completely normal, meaningless noise once you zoom out to the 15-minute or the hourly. Number 3, there's no real context for your entries. Even a textbook perfect candlestick pattern means very little if you don't know where it's happening relative to the bigger trend and the major support and resistance levels. And number 4, maybe the most important one, you completely miss what the big players are doing. Institutions, hedge funds, and large trading firms make their decisions primarily off higher time frames like the daily and the 4-hour. If you ignore those completely and only live on the 1-minute chart, you are trading against the real money flow in the market, and that is an incredibly difficult battle to win consistently. So let's lay out the full time frame hierarchy, organized from the biggest picture all the way down to the smallest. At the top, you have the daily chart. This is the big picture, where institutions look first to determine the overall direction of the market. Below that sits the 4-hour chart, which confirms whether that daily trend is holding up across multiple separate trading sessions. Below that is the 1-hour, which narrows things down and shows you the trend specifically within today's session. Then comes the 15-minute chart, and this is where you start actively watching for trade setups to begin forming, price approaching one of your key levels, for example. Below that is the 5-minute chart, which for a lot of NQ scalpers, myself included, becomes the primary entry chart, the one you spend most of your actual screen time watching. And at the very bottom of the pyramid sits the 1-minute chart. This is strictly for fine-tuning your exact entry price once everything above it already agrees. I want to repeat that because it's important. Never ever build your entire trading decision off the 1-minute chart by itself. It is simply too noisy, too fast, and too unreliable to be trusted alone. This process is called top-down analysis, and it is the exact method that professional traders use every single day before they ever risk a dollar. Step 1. Start on the daily chart. Identify the overall trend and mark your major support and resistance levels. This is exactly what we covered together in day 3. Step 2. Drop down to the 1-hour chart and confirm that the daily trend is actually still intact for the current session. Markets shift, so you want fresh confirmation, not an assumption. Step 3. Move down to the 15-minute chart and watch for price actually approaching one of the key levels you marked earlier. This is the stage where potential setups begin to take shape. Step 4. Switch over to the 5-minute chart and look for your candlestick confirmation, up, a hammer, a bullish or bearish engulfing candle, a clear rejection wick, anything we covered together back in day 2. Step 5, and this one is optional. If you genuinely need extra precision, you can fine-tune your exact entry on the 1-minute chart. Notice the order here very carefully. Big picture always comes first. Precision always comes last. If you ever find yourself doing this backwards, starting on the 1 minute and working your way up, stop and force yourself to restart from the daily. This brings us to the real goal of everything we just walked through, something traders call confluence. Confluence simply means that multiple time frames all point to the exact same conclusion at the exact same time. Here's what a genuinely strong confluence setup looks like in practice. The daily chart confirms a clean-up trend with higher highs and higher lows. The 1-hour chart shows price pulling back toward a support level, which is completely normal and healthy behavior within an uptrend. The 15-minute chart shows price actually arriving right at that key level, and the 5-minute chart shows a bullish hammer candle forming exactly at that same level. When all 4 of those line up together like that, that is your highest probability trade setup of the entire trading day. Setups like this don't happen constantly throughout the day, and that's actually the entire point. They're meant to be rare. That rarity is exactly why they work so well. Having the patience to wait for true alignment instead of forcing a trade out of boredom is what quietly separates consistently profitable traders from everyone else still struggling. I'd genuinely rather take one great confluence trade in a full day than 5 mediocre ones where the time frames are fighting each other. Quality over quantity wins this game every single time. Now here's the single biggest mistake I see beginners make with time frames, and I really want you to hear this one clearly. It's called time frame shopping. This happens when you jump between different time frames until you find one that happens to agree with a trade you already wanted to take in the first place. You want to buy? The 5-minute chart looks bad. So instead of respecting that, you flip down to the 1 minute until it conveniently looks better. Or the daily chart clearly says downtrend, so you simply ignore it and only focus on the 15-minute because that's the story you've already decided you want to believe. This is your own bias quietly tricking you, and honestly, it is one of the fastest ways to blow up a trading account that I've seen over the years. The fix is simple, even if it isn't always easy. Always follow the hierarchy in order, from top to bottom, every single time, without exception. Never skip around hunting for the answer you already want to hear. Let me show you exactly what I personally use trading NQ every single day after more than 10 years of doing this. Every morning, I check the daily chart one single time to set my bias for the day. Am I leaning long or am I leaning short? Then the 15-minute becomes my setup zone, where I watch price approach the key levels I already marked on the daily. The 5-minute is where I spend roughly 90% of my actual screen time. It's my main working chart for watching price action unfold in real time. And the 1 minute only comes into play occasionally when I'm sizing into a larger trade and want a bit of extra precision on my entry. That's the entire system. 4 time frames used in that exact order every single trading day. You don't need 10 indicators and 15 chart windows crammed onto your screen. You need a simple, repeatable process you can trust. Let's recap everything we covered today. Number 1, a time frame is just how much real time is packed into one candle, and the same market can look completely different depending on which one you're viewing. Number 2, trading off a single time frame alone leaves you blind to the bigger picture and exposed to fake signals. Number 3, the hierarchy runs from the daily down through the 4-hour, the 1-hour, the 15-minute, the 5-minute, and finally the 1 minute for precision only. Number 4, top-down analysis means working from the biggest picture down to your smallest entry trigger, in that exact order every time. Number 5, confluence, when multiple time frames all agree, is your highest probability setup, and it should feel rare. And number 6, avoid time frame shopping at all costs. Never go hunting for the time frame that agrees with what you already wanted to do. Your homework today: open TradingView, pick any market you're interested in, and run the actual top-down process yourself. Check the daily and write down the trend. Drop to the 1-hour and see if it agrees. Move to the 15-minute and find a setup zone. Check the 5-minute for an actual candle signal. Then ask yourself honestly, did all of these time frames actually align, or were they telling you different stories? That awareness alone is going to immediately level up your trading. This is the kind of skill that feels a little slow and clunky the first few times you practice it, and then suddenly becomes second nature. Your eyes will just naturally flow from big picture to entry without even thinking about it. Give yourself a few days of deliberate practice before you expect it to feel automatic. Screenshot what you find and drop it in the comments below. I read every single one and I'll give you personal feedback. Day 5 is market structure, break of structure, shifts, and how institutions really move price around behind the scenes. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. See you in day 5.